It's always a privilege and a joy to open up this channel between you and I, this bridge between my humanity and yours. It's very often still a surprise, the joy that comes up for me to start these videos. Even when sometimes I feel very heavy and sometimes depressed just before pushing the button. Or maybe, there's a countdown, at 3, 2, 1, and then the video starts. And sometimes in those countdown, there's a moment of anxiety. And when it starts, it's like, wow, and something changes. So the title of my video is Welcoming the Wind, because just before deciding even that I was going to call my video Welcoming the Wind, I started to feel some wind. Some wind was expressing itself. Spirit of the wind. And I felt it, and I really loved it, and I thought it would be a perfect title for the video. Because what I want is to welcome what's alive in you, what's alive in me, what's alive in us. And sometimes the wind is a manifestation of some of the things that are alive in us. And very often it can bring peace when listening to the wind. There is some intensity that sometimes makes it less enjoyable than the intensity of the wind that I'm feeling now. Is kind of really very soft, very soft intensity. And it's a very pleasurable sensation. So why not making space for the message of the wind, listening to it? I don't know if you have wind where you are, but I mean, whatever, movements of the spirit, whatever movements of the mind, whatever the quality of your breath, whatever the relationship you have, the consciousness you have of your breathing right here, right now, why not taking a moment to, wouldn't it be great to just take a moment just to listen, to acknowledge, to honor those movements of air. I'm going to show you where I am. That's the environment where I am right now, making this video with you. When I was showing you the lake, the movement of coming from the tree to going down towards slowing down on the lake, I immediately thought of my friend Francois, who ended his life a few months ago, and I discovered a bit more his work. One of the things he did was filming documentary on an old train track that goes around Paris. And I got touched watching some of his work, and even an interview of him talking about it that was recorded on the radio. And it makes me think that it's possible to meet someone on his work even more, even after they're dead, even after their death. And truly, I wish Francois would be still alive to ask him questions about his work and how his relationship to it. But he's not. I mean, maybe I can, like some people believe that I can communicate with dead people. Yeah, probably I can. I like to believe that, so why not? Why not believing it? I believe that we can choose our beliefs, so I like that I can choose to believe whatever I want to think it's true. So I thought of Francois, and I'm aware that I will die one day, and that it's possible that some people will watch some of the work I did, or that I will do. Including this very video right now. So, I wanted to listen to the wind. I wanted to welcome the wind. And I showed you the environment and thought of Francois and his work. This morning in my French video, I talked about a missed appointment with someone yesterday, and I talked with this person just before doing this video today, and I'm glad we find some ground, some space to get to understand each other, to welcome the energies we were at without forcing anything, just allowing, chilling, honoring, listening, speaking, listening. And I'm very grateful for that connection with that person and restoring of the care in the relationship. So very grateful for that. Welcome to you who just arrived in the live video. I don't see a name appearing yet, so I don't know who's watching yet. But welcome to you anyway. Wherever you are, whatever was your intention when you clicked on the button to check this video, welcome. So I like the idea of welcoming the wind, welcoming our breath, welcoming how we feel right here, right now. I received some comments and feedback about my work today that really moved me to tears, to laughter. I felt very grateful. I feel very grateful. Some people tell me I'm really appreciative of how I share my humanity, my humanness, and I feel grateful it's received by some fellow human beings. And I share a question with some of us, which is why not more people engage and follow the work I do. Like Carol, I'm talking about you. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. I was referring to you, to what you shared in French to me. Je faisais allusion à toi, Carole, quelques instants. À propos de cette humanité reçue par des frères et sœurs humaines. Et la question de pourquoi c'est pas plus vu, pourquoi il n'y a pas plus d'engagement. J'étais en train de réfléchir sur ça. So yeah, reflecting on why not more people engage or listen, follow the work. I think it's gonna take time. Je pense que ça va prendre du temps. Thinking of Amma, this Indian woman who's hurt people. She hurt millions of people. I'm thinking of Marshall Rosenberg, the founder of nonviolent communication. And I heard that both of them, at the beginning of them visiting, in Paris, for example, Marshall coming to France, or Amma, the beginning were very, very little. J'ai entendu que les débuts, quand Marshall venait, le fondateur de la communication non violente, ou Amma, cette femme qui fait des hugs à des millions de personnes, au début, quand il venait, dans les événements, même à Paris, il y avait peu de gens au début. So it takes time, ça prend du temps, je crois. Et la bonne nouvelle, c'est que j'ai l'intention de persévérer sur la durée. The good news is that I have the intention to persevere on the long term, to show up as a human being. J'ai l'intention de continuer longtemps à me montrer en tant qu'être humain. À me rendre visible. Dans l'intention de faciliter, de rendre visible notre humanité. So yes, I intend to nourish my relationship with myself and my relationship with my fellow human beings, and in really inviting sincerity, raising the level of sincerity, respect for ourselves and of each other. Ouais, je dis que j'ai l'intention de prendre soin de la relation avec moi-même et avec mes frères et sœurs en humanité, et d'œuvrer à élever le niveau de sincérité autant que je peux et de nourrir le respect de soi et les uns des autres. I'm laughing because I don't know if in the end you understand English more than you think you can, Carol. Je me marre parce que je me demande si tu comprends plus l'anglais que tu ne le penses en fait. I don't have much battery. I think I have 2% left. Yeah, j'ai 2% de batterie qui me reste. Donc je me demande, je suis pas sûr d'avoir les ressources pour raconter une histoire qui m'est venue. Don't think I have the battery for telling a story I was going to tell, but maybe I can try. It's not a super long one. Yeah, I remember one day I was in Canada and I was at a workshop. J'étais au Canada à un atelier. And the leader was talking and I was really upset, frustrated, thinking, if only I could speak more English, I could understand better what he's saying. It seems so interesting. Et j'étais frustré, contrarié, parce que je me disais, si jamais je parlais mieux anglais, je pourrais comprendre ce que l'animateur raconte, c'est vraiment passionnant, et je rate la moitié des choses. Et là, it hit me, et ça m'a frappé, je me suis dit, mais si, au lieu... Non, j'ai mélangé l'anglais et le français. Et ça m'a frappé, je me suis dit, si au lieu de me dire que je comprends pas assez l'anglais, j'écoutais simplement, qu'est-ce qui se passerait? I told myself, but if I just, instead of thinking I don't understand English enough, what would happen? So I decided to just stop telling myself this and just listen. Et quand j'ai commencé à écouter, j'étais frappé, j'étais surprise, j'ai compris plein de choses en fait. C'était merveilleux. So when I listened, I realized that there was a lot of things that I was understanding. I was very amazed. It was a wonderful experience. It was like, wow. Sometimes we were busy thinking things that prevents us from really connecting to what's really happening in a very moment. And sometimes it deprives us from our own capacity to really receive and enjoy what's given and what's happening. Et donc, ouais, j'ai vraiment pris conscience que des fois, en fait, notre pensée nous empêche ou limite notre capacité à recevoir et à savourer ce qui est en train de se passer, en fait, dans l'instant. Ce qui est donné. C'était vraiment incroyable de prendre cette conscience-là dans la matière, dans l'expérience, et de voir vraiment la différence. It was very interesting to be aware of that in the realness of the experience. Bonjour. I'm gonna pause this video, even if I could breathe more with you and welcoming more of the wind and more of the breath. Je vais m'arrêter, même si je pourrais continuer à accueillir le vent et à accueillir la respiration ensemble et tout ce qui vient en esprit, en moi et en toi. Mais j'ai presque plus de batterie, donc je vais terminer. But I don't have any more battery to continue. I'm one person and my phone is about to die in a second, so because I said bye for now. À plus tard, merci, à tout de suite. Thanks for being you. Merci d'être toi. À tout de suite.